We use our computers, which have two-dimensional screens. There's this software known as Primal. It's open source. People normally use it to view these molecules, and it's not necessarily the best way to view a three-dimensional molecule. And in fact, scientists have invested lots of money into environments known as caves, which are these rooms full of LCD screens, cost about $1 million each, where you can go in and physically look around with your molecule and play with it. So we just tried to recapitulate that with the Leap Motion and Oculus Rift. And so the Oculus Rift controls the camera views, so you can move around with your head. The hand motions from the Leap Motion then can control the coordinates of the atoms themselves, which are shown here in cartoon representation. So you have translations and rotations, and you can also go into edit mode, because sometimes it might be interesting, maybe you can go into edit mode, depending on how the software is playing along with you. And sometimes it might be interesting to see how two individual, say these are two different
freshman year, guys.
Running comfortable, cause I know what the girl in me, New York to Haiti. I got lipstick stamps on my passport. You make it hard to leave. Been around the
just tells you which, like, the bedroom.
Okay.
What is your role in Hoptoberfest?
So I'm exec chair of Hoptoberfest. So I work with a team of 8 people, and we worked over the summer to make sure that Hoptoberfest gets rebranded from the old Fall Fest. So we worked over the summer to kind of come up with a mission for what we wanted Hoptoberfest to be like, a vision for what we wanted the week to be like, and so we kind of used that vision and worked to make events over the summer for that. So.
Tell us a little bit about the purpose of Hoptoberfest.
So the purpose of Hoptoberfest is twofold. So the first purpose is to make sure that we as students remember that we are at a great university, that we're at Hopkins, and we're supposed to love it here. And so around October, around that time of the year, people are getting into their first midterms, and people, it starts to get a little bit monotonous, so we try to throw something in to mix it up to get people excited about being at Hopkins again. And the second part of our mission really is to make sure that people are celebrating the fall and celebrating school spirit. So we tried to create it so that way Fall Fest met school spirit, Hopkins meets the fall. So
speak the language, but you really don't need explaining. All I really need to understand is when you talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me.
This event is helpful because I get to mingle with professors I wouldn't otherwise meet, and I get to see some of my friends who I don't always get to see. And which is Oh yeah. No, I read that somewhere.
You don't want to have enter and exit through as they're sort of running away from people. But the really cool thing about it is that not only is it styled so like an English window, but when the burglar wants to come in, he, from the outside, is able to punch a bunch of the panes in order to break in. And so there's different panes that can come out for different parts of the show. And it's just pieces of plexiglass, which are cut so that it allows things to pop out. And you can see sealing tape on here, which shows up really obviously when you're close, but from the audience you can't see it. So they're able to just hold the handle, punch the window, and then come in.
You get the good camera. Yeah,